Good evening. You're watching ntTV's online report. I'm Camille Ryan. UNT's men's basketball team are the 2021 Conference USA champions. They took home the win last Saturday by beating Western Kentucky 61-57. On top of taking home the trophy, UNT is the first team to win the CUSA championship title by winning 4 games in 4 days since Houston in 2010. And today, UNT men's basketball is taking on Purdue Boilermakers in the NCAA tournament. North Texas residents, be aware of severe storms in the next few months. There are flash flood warnings next week. A few strong storms are predicted to roll through this coming Monday, with additional chances of more storms popping up throughout the rest of the week. Additionally, this year is predicted to have more tornado activity. UNT's Emergency Management Coordinator Julie Elliott spoke with ntTV on how to stay safe during inclement weather.
The last thing you want is for a tornado warning to be issued and you don't know where to go. And so take the time to figure out where the safest areas are. Specifically for students, think about, at your home, whether that's a residence hall, whether that's an apartment near campus, or if you live in a house, think through what's the safest place. And that's generally going to be the lowest level of the building, away from windows and away from exterior walls.
The Denton police officer who shot a UNT student last year will not be facing charges. 23-year-old Darius Tarver was shot and killed January 21, 2020, after his then roommate called police, saying Tarver was experiencing a mental health crisis. And yesterday, Denton County grand jury returned a no bill against the officer involved. The Denton police chief defended his officers, saying they acted professionally, while civil rights attorney Lee Merritt claims the officers were poorly trained and ill-equipped to respond to this crisis. To this day, while people have named the 4 officers that responded to the call, they have not released which officer shot Tarver. On Wednesday, a Jack in the Box manager in Houston was stabbed after denying a customer for not wearing a mask. When 53-year-old James Henry Schultz entered the fast food joint, he was told by the manager to either put on a mask or leave the building and order through the drive-thru. Schultz then refused and claimed the employees didn't want to serve him because he was homeless. And from this video, you can see the manager holding up the restaurant's written policies as he escorts Schultz to the door. The manager was stabbed 3 times in the arm and upper torso. Police say Schultz then fled the scene on a bike with a yellow flag, which later was found abandoned. Schultz is still on the run, and League City Police are urging anyone with leads to his whereabouts to call the department. And this disturbing footage shows the desperate situation at the U.S. border with Mexico. At least 1 adult and 2 teenage migrants drowning as they attempted to cross the Rio Grande River. When Border Patrol agents foiled a human smuggling attempt, some people were caught while others jumped into the river to flee from the officers. In this video, you can see Mexican authorities fishing out one of the bodies. The individual that shot this video says 3 people have drowned, but according to the Border Patrol Facebook post, the number is only 2. The latest COVID projections show a grim future. According to the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington, more than 596,000 Americans will have died by the virus come July 1st. The IHME team noticed that cases and deaths are declining overall, but some states like Michigan are trending upwards. This is because of the new COVID variant, which the IHME module accounts for, along with increasing vaccinations in the U.S. over the next 90 days. 21 states, including Texas, are suing the Biden administration over the Keystone XL pipeline. On Biden's first day in office, he used his executive action to revoke a permit allowing the pipeline to expand 1,700 miles. This project was to expand critical exports for Canada, which has the 3rd largest oil reserves in the world. However, Biden revoked this permit as part of his promise to combat climate change. Although critics of Canada's oil sands say this explanation will increase greenhouse gas emissions, as well as threaten Alberta's rivers and forests. However, the lawsuit claims the president did not have the authority to revoke the permit. The oil industry says this move could cost thousands of jobs. You can follow us on ntTV's Twitter at ntTV_news for the latest. Thanks for watching. Join us again next week on ntTV's Online Report.